Hi, and what's up, guys? Today we're gonna talk about this lab, and in this lab, lab number 3, series circuit, and we have to connect this lab. As you can see here, we can see here from this is the 12 volt, R1 1 k ohm, R2 1.5, R3 2.2, and R4 1 kilo ohm. These connect in series, and we have ground here. And so first of all, we have to bring this resistor R1 2 3 4, and you have to obtain this resistor. And we have to measure this resistor. We have to figure out what equal, and by using, you can see here, this one you have using multimeter to measure this resistor to see what this resistor equal. We have here a bunch of resistor here. We have a lot of resistors, and we have to pick up these resistor. And then also you have to measure this resistor to make sure, so these 3 or 4 resistor, to make sure these the same like the same value. So you can use a multimeter. You can see here multimeter. Make sure this is the red and this is the black, will be on the COM. And using the multimeter, you have to put it on the ohm to measure these resistor. Let's start. So I'm gonna measure the first one. So the first one, I'm gonna put it here, 2.2. So the first one is 2.2. The second one here, 1.4 kilo ohm. Third one is 0.9. This is about 1000 or 1k. This one is also equal 1k. This resistor is requirement to do this circuit. Okay. Okay, guys. So number one, if you can see here, this is the 1k. 1k connected to 1.5, and you say here, this is 1k. I connect 1k to 1.5 using this jumper wire. So this is connect 1k to 1.5. And then if you can see here, 1.5 connected to 2.2. So I connect here. This is 1.5. I connected to 2.2. These connected together. 1.5 connected to 2.2, and 2.2 connected to 1k. This is also 1k. These all connect together. This is connect to 1k. You can see here 2.2 connect to 1k. All these, you can see the last one, I'm gonna connect to GND, the ground. If you remember here, the ground is this wire. But before talking about the ground, so how can I measure the voltage? Here, if you can see here, this is 12 volt. So to know about the 12 volt, let's start. Okay, so this one, I have to make sure that voltage DC. How can I make it 12 volt? First of all, you have to change multimeter to VDC. This is the VDC. Change the multimeter to VDC and make sure that the read is correct. And number two, I have to make sure this is from 0 to 15 volt. This one from 0 to 15, and this one is ground. Okay, so connect this one from 0 to 15 and connect the other one to the ground. And you can see here and turn this one on. I have the multimeter is 0.6, increase this one, increase. Right now the multimeter is about 12. If you can see here, I'm gonna show you the multimeter. This one is about 12. Okay. Right now I have to connect, before I turn off this one, I have to connect the ground. If you can see here, the ground to the last R. So this is the R. Connect the ground to this R. So this is connect together. If you can see here, and connect to the ground, GND. I don't know if you can see. So these connect together, and then connect the red one. I don't know if I have red one. Connect, you can see here, 12 volt, the plus one connected to the first R, which is 1K. So this is the first R, which is 1K. Connect where? Connected here. So if you connect here, this will give you 5 volt. If you connect here, that when I set up the voltage to equal 12 volt. Right now, open, and this circuit receive 12 volt. This is the series circuit. Receive receive the 12 volt. Okay. So the next step, I'm see here. If you go to the next page, so you ask you about to find VW, VX, VY, VZ. You can see here VW. So to find VW, you can see here VW. So I'm gonna use a multimeter. If you can read this one, and put the black to the black one, and this one to the red. You can see here the multimeter equal 12. Okay, do you know why? Because VW, I have to put the red on W and the black to the ground. Okay, I don't know if you can see here right now. Okay, the next step, find voltage. If you can see here, he asks us to find the voltage. Example here, VX, VY, VZ. So if I want to find the voltage across the VX, let me see. So VW, we said 12. VX, this one, VX, VY, and VZ. So VX, I'm gonna put red on the X, and the ground on the black on the ground. Okay. So let's just try to find the VX. So this is the red, and this is the black. So the black will be on this one. So this is black, and this is red. Equal 9.9. Okay, so this is X is 9.8 or 9.9. This is the VX. The voltage across Y, you can see here, this should be red, and the other part you can connect the multimeter, the black here or the black at the end of the resistor, it doesn't matter. The red is on Y. So this is Y, and this is the black, and we can check the voltage. Voltage equals 6.7. 6.74, okay. And the last one is VZ. V across Z point. This is the Z point, so I have to check if this one Z point here, black here, we can check 2.08. This is the Z. And thanks. So this one, how can I read this voltage? The voltage of YZ. So this voltage on YZ, you have to put digital multimeter, red on Y and black on Z. See here, red on Y and black for Z, and gonna measure. So this is the red and this one is the black, and gonna check the voltage. 4.67. Okay, this is number one. And number two, how can I find the voltage, for example, on XZ? This one, the voltage on VXZ. So one is on X, red on X, and the black on XZ, and the black on Z. So you have to make sure this is X. The Z will be here, and find the voltage. Equal, I think, 7.8. Okay, and you have to keep finishing this part, and the other part you have to make sure that this is correct, true or false, by finding all the values. And let's take a look about the next part, which is current, the current measurement.